Sabrina.
Oh, Mr. Martinez,
How are you? How are you? Come in.
Fantastic. May I see a seat?
Of course, please.
Oh, thank you so much. Where's Mr. Neal? He was here the last time I came in.
I know. Probably playing golf or something. No,
Ah.
I'm just kidding.
I know he was an important role in the whole decision-making process, so
Yes.
Is that a problem that he's not present right now?
No, it's actually not. I mean, the way that we like to handle our decision making is that I'm the front line, first person to hear everything, and then I just present it to the board later on, and then we make the decisions in that way. So
Oh,
we're good to go.
Fantastic. Well, good to be here with you today. I saw that you guys had just, had an international account with the Dubai and the Sultan. That's pretty impressive.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate
Awesome.
that. You've done your homework.
That I did. Now, I just wanted to go over what we went over the last time when I came here. So your company, you don't have any sales reps and you have all your technicians. Some are, geared more towards the customer and some are geared more towards the actual technical stuff. Now you have 30 of which are just for customers, correct?
I mean, we probably do. In reality, I'm so overwhelmed with our deadlines. We're barely able to meet deadlines right now. So I'm actually losing track of who we have where and what we don't have. I mean, I'm so pressed for time nowadays that you wouldn't even believe it.
Feeling a little in over your head, huh?
Just quite.
A little bit. Well, that's actually kind of a good thing. What current system are you using right now? Has it been effective for you? I mean, if you're feeling that way, I would assume it's not.
I mean, well, right now we don't really have anything in place as far as managing the the whole sales process. Actually, our engineers are the same ones that do all the selling for us. We don't have per se a salesperson that goes out and meets clients and whatnot. So it's basically the engineers and the customer engineers, they're just talking within each other to kind of get the deals done.
Okay. And we mentioned a little bit of problems that were going on with some current employees that you had, and that a couple of them, people were coming out to recruit, and you were fearful that.
That right now is probably our main issue. Like I was telling you in our first meeting, our engineers are the best at what they do, and we're in a very competitive market. There's not many of them, so other companies that try to break into our business, try to break into our industry, want our guys because like I said, they're the best at what they do. They know how to do what they're doing better than anybody else in the industry. So with that, people are going to try to entice them to come over, and that's kind of one of the main things that we're trying to stop right now, because we don't want to increase our own competition against ourselves with our competitors and our own employees.
Absolutely, and they have that level of customer knowledge, of course.
Of course,
so that's
absolutely
something we don't want to happen. Now, do you personally think that if you had an application that could resolve most of these customer relationship issues, that it would actually improve your productivity and maybe help retain those employees?
Well, I mean, anything that we can do to make our engineers happy is going to make our company happy, because if they're having trouble kind of communicating with each other as far as the customer process goes and the sales process goes, then absolutely, we need to put something in place to smoothen that out, as we would say.
Absolutely. Now, what do you think would happen if you lost more than one employee? Do you think that would really affect the company overall?
Well, I mean, we've spoken, we've had meetings about this, and basically what I think is happening is that we won't be, such a niche market anymore, because now we're going to have a lot more competition. People are going to use our knowledge and our business model to then create competition against us. So we definitely cannot afford to keep going at the same pace.
Absolutely. So I just want to recap just a little bit about what you're telling me. So it's apparent to me that you guys, you need a decrease in the time that it takes. I know that the last time when we talked as well, you talked about the lack of efficiency in the sales process for you. So an increase in time, obviously you're in a little bit over your head, so an increase in time would be ideal.
Yes.
As well as retaining those those employees, which was very important.
Very
obviously.
important.
And as well as maintaining a better method for your activities. I know things a little bit on, people don't always remember everything they hear, so if they're not immediately recording it, I mean, it's easy, that stuff can just get lost.
Trust me, tell me about it.
That sounds about right?
Sounds
You guys
about
summed up
right.
the company a little bit?
Sounds about right.
Excellent. Now, do you think that a faster system would allow for greater productivity?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, definitely. I mean, that's what we're looking for right now.
And if there could be any tools that I could provide you that you think would increase that, what would those tools be?
I think that it would just be greater communication between the sales staff. Sales staff being the engineers. Whenever we have, I don't know, you have done your homework, so I'm pretty sure you know this. We deal in very high range transactions, sometimes in the millions of dollars. So any one mistake can cost us hundreds of thousands of dollars. Not only that, but when we, let go of an employee, be it that they were recruited by another company or be it that they're just, moving on to bigger and better things, as they say, it costs us about 6 months' salary just to train a new employee. So that's a sunken cost. We're never getting that money back. So anything that could speed it up and make it easier on our staff, make it easier on our business is exactly what we're looking for.
Fantastic. Okay, sounds great. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to show you a little bit about what the Sales Cloud can offer you.
Okay, great.
Now, I know, the thought of losing all that potential money is overwhelming at times, but there are things that can save that.
Good.
Now, with the Sales Cloud, it allows contacts. So everything's pretty much integrated on one interface. So it allows 360. You have all your social media all in one, and as well as mobile, which you can still get all these features on the mobile as well.
Okay.
And this updates in real time. So, if somebody updates something in their Outlook, it updates for the whole Salesforce. So whatever anybody's doing in their process, everybody else can see. Now,
so no more excuses about I didn't get that email, huh?
Exactly. As well as opportunities. It weighs the opportunity for you, and once it actually becomes a certain level, it then goes into an opportunity. So then that's a good way for you to prospect and possibly get new accounts that way as well. We do also have a great feature called Chatter, which allows people to follow the deal and follow deals that are in process right now, which is pretty great. As well as, I know that with the whole employee retention, it'd be a great thing for you to really get everybody working in a team setting.
No, that would be awesome.
Is that something you're interested in?
Yeah, definitely.
Fantastic. Well, we do have this partner management tool, which is a portal that allows everybody to be more connected with what each other are doing. So, if John is working on a deal and Sally sees it and she has a little extra time, she can get it right in there and help him close. So that might create a better teamwork base in for you, and by boosting that morale, everybody working together, you really might not have people trying to leave anymore. So I think that's definitely a great tool for you, as well as data.com, which gives you access to any kind of customer profile, so you already know what you're getting into before you even get out in the market.
Very good, very good. Now, all of this sounds excellent. I mean, the Sales Cloud, from what you're telling me, looks great, but in reality, I don't see the big difference between that and the other customer relationship management applications on the market. And actually, it seems very sophisticated, so it seems like it would be quite expensive, and I'm not sure if you guys have the experience needed to handle my industry. No disrespect to you or your company, but we are a company of very large magnitude, and we need somebody that can really get us on the ground running.
Absolutely, and I totally understand those concerns. Those are very prominent situations, and due to the fact that there are so many customer relationship management programs out there, that it's a big concern, because you don't always know that the cheaper is not as good.
Okay.
Now, what I can tell you though is that as a company, we've been around for 13 years, so we're pretty well established in the industry, and almost any website you look at, they're the number one application. So at least you're getting the best of the best. All the pricing, pretty much borderline. Everybody's really close. It's really competitive. But we offer a couple of bonuses for you as well if you choose Salesforce. Okay. So here's a little bit of our pricing schedule. We do also offer trials. So now if you're a little bit apprehensive to making the full commitment, you can start a 30-day trial, test it out, see how you feel, see if it really takes a little bit of that weight off for you, and we can meet again later and see how you're feeling about that. We do also have Chatter, which is different. It's not Chatter, they don't have it on any other customer relationship management program.
Okay, so it's unique to you guys.
Absolutely,
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
It's pretty unique to our company. So, at least you know that you don't need to jump right into it. If the money is an issue,
Yeah, because
you get to test it out.
What I was gonna say is that I can't really economically justify this to the board. I mean, I don't know, maybe you want me to take the prices with me, or what it is that you want me to do from here.
Of course, absolutely. Well, what we can do here is, if you were interested, we could set you up with the trial.
Okay.
So now
the trial's free.
The trial is 100% free.
Okay.
So
for how long?
You could do a 30-day, you could do a 7-day, you can do a 14-day.
Okay.
But I would recommend the 30-day. You get a little bit more features, and that's the most recommended package to start with. If you plan on doing that, we can set you up with that today, and we can schedule another meeting for a couple weeks from now. See how it's working for you. See what route you kind of want to go into after that.
Okay, that sounds a little bit more feasible, because I mean, like I told you at the beginning, I have to bring this up to the board and see what they think about it. I think the product is great, but like I said, I'm only the gatekeeper, so
of course.
I'll be pitching this to other ears, and then we'll see what they say.
Absolutely, sounds great. So we can actually shoot, if you would like to schedule, so we can get you signed up with the 30-day.
Okay.
We'll do the free trial, let everybody test it out, get a feel for it. You have any questions on it, let me know. Write down all your questions. I'll be here in 2 weeks. We can go over everything and see how you feel about it.
Very good. Excellent. Thank you so much.
So would you like to schedule that right now?
Sure. Tuesdays are the best day for me.
Tuesdays. So Tuesday, say noon?
Okay, that sounds good.
Sounds great. Excellent. It was
Excellent.
a pleasure talking
Very
to you.
good. Sabrina, can I hold on to this?
Absolutely, that's yours
All right,
to keep.
great. Thank you so much.
And let me know if you have any questions, concerns, or anything else I can help you out with.
Excellent.
And it would be my pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Okay?
Fantastic. Have a great day.
You too. Here, can you? Which one? This one? Oh.